All right, so I work a lot on my right hand technique. I always try to put this caveat, and I'll do it real quickly here on the video. It doesn't matter if you play with 3 fingers or 4 fingers or 10 fingers or whatever, or 1 finger or a pick or whatever else. If you're playing the notes, if you get the notes you want for your music that you love, that does what it does to you inside, you're good. So you don't really have to know all this. But basically, I'm taking 3 fingers. Now, most of the music we play is cut into 2 or 4. Some is 3/4, some is 6, some is 7, of course. But most things are in groups of 2 or 4. So to do 2 or 4 with 3 fingers, that doesn't add up. So I have to do an accent. So if I can do 4 notes, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next one would be this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one would be this one. Always keeping that sequence the same. I've seen guys do back and forth sequence or this sequence. But more, it's natural for your fingers to drop kind of like that. So I wanted to take advantage of that natural motion that we have as humans in our hands. Or maybe somebody it's natural for them to go like that. I don't know. But for me, it was so. I'll do groups of 4. 1, 2, 3. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and what happens when you first start? It sounds like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You hear the 3. So you're. Even though you're counting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you still hear the 3 pulse in there. So the thing I was always trying to do is get that 3 out of there and make it really sound like 4, even though it was 3 fingers. 1,
2. Right, I could hear the accent.
Yeah. So the accent on the 1. So it changes each time. So what that requires me to do is sit down here in my studio sometimes, even now, and just for a long ass time sit there and just go string to string, because every string is a different angle, string to string is a different angle, then go across. There's a million variations, and I run my hand through every combination I can imagine of what it would have to do to play whatever I could possibly conceive of, and try to make kind of a machine out of this hand that and then when I'm done with that, I forget all that, and then we actually play music, because this is music at all. The other one, I've been actually bringing it back for a long time. I did 4 fingers, but I kind of abandoned it for a long time. I don't know why. There's a lot of stuff I don't do anymore that I did once. But because this finger is way down there, I got to kind of pull it up and change the angle of my hand a little bit, so I get everything landed in the same place. But when I do, I get a pretty convincing. Now that's 4. So we'll do the opposite now and try to get 3s with 4. So it's not there yet, but you see my point.
Yeah.
What that'll do is it just makes it just takes the group of 4 and allows it to do anything now. So I can do 4s, 3s, 2s. Any combination of notes that you need to do in a cluster or in a burst, it'll do them evenly. And I also accent on 1, accent on 2, accent on 3, accent on 4, accent on 5, is it 5, whatever. Change the accent around, and I do that across all strings for hours and drive people crazy if they happen to be in the same room. But that's just, and again, that's just the right hand technique thing that works for me. Apparently, maybe, it may not be your thing. There may be a little piece of this that you can take away and utilize for your own thing, your own sound, your own way of doing things, great. Or take the whole thing from me and run with it. Either way, but I enjoy showing players what I do, because I enjoy seeing what other players do. And it's always an inspiration to me. I hope in some degree it was an inspiration for you, and you can take the ball and run with it. Here's another weird thing. I was doing the thing with the pedal tone there. I also do it on the E. that from Bach pedal tones, well-tempered clavier, and took out in fugue D minor, stuff like that, picking little pieces off. So lots of stuff. And there's more. There'll be more. There's more. And anything I have is yours. So come out and see me play live and steal from me all you want. My pleasure.
God bless you, Billy.